Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Milwaukee Bucks regret trading Drew Holiday. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so I can get you all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at this Bucks team currently, and you have some great players on the team, but you just got to think from the standpoint of everything that went on. You traded Drew Holiday, and essentially you did get Dame Lillard. It was a couple of different pieces involved. There was a couple of different teams involved, but then Drew Holiday went on to help propel the Boston Celtics to win an NBA title. Rewind it. The Bucks also won a national title, which is the National Basketball Association Championship, with Drew Holiday. Essentially, he was the defender. He was the jackknife. He was the guy that played defense, that could pick up the best player on the other side of the team, played positions 1 through 3, could move his feet on defense, could score, get you a timely basket, and was a great point guard when you needed him to be. He brought so much to the locker room. He brought so much of a calmness, and it was a transition offense, transition defense that really led the way and helped the Bucks win that championship. When you're thinking about everything that he brings to the table, he's an unsung leader that doesn't get a lot of credit because he doesn't brag a lot. He doesn't boast a lot. He's a team guy, and you rarely hear him talk negative. You rarely hear him say anything bad, and I think the Bucks missed that. I think what they have in Dame Lillard, I mean, he's a scorer. That's all he's going to give you. He's a leader, but in a certain sense. He didn't grow up in Milwaukee. He didn't build Milwaukee up in his NBA career. He's just a guy that's there. And technically, he doesn't even want to be there, if we're being honest. He wants to go to Miami. But Giannis is in a tough spot because he's at his peak and he's playing excellent basketball, and Dame is giving him whatever he can give him. Let's just be honest. When I see certain point guards on the floor against Dame Lillard, they're cooking him. They are eggs, bacon, and cooking him. So from the standpoint, he doesn't really play defense, and that's, I think, what the Bucks miss. Having Middleton be traded, that took away another part of your defensive triangle. And Giannis has to play a lot more defense. Brook Lopez has to play a lot more defense. When Bobby Portis comes back, he's going to have to do the same thing. It's just, it throws the defensive scheme off. Doc Rivers is not original with his offense. It's the same offense, fundamentally sound over and over. They're not putting new tangles or new things in or trickling new things in. So you're seeing a lot of the vanilla offense. They're going to need to do something to keep Giannis, and I think they regret trading Drew Holiday because he's that much more of a valuable piece. When you see how Boston's able to lose Jaylen Brown or lose Jason Tatum and still go on like nothing's happening, or lose Porzingis for a considerable amount of time and nothing's happening, and Drew's still in the middle of everything making it work, that's a part of what they miss. That's a part of having a leader that is a professional, that does his job, that comes about it every work day of the week and works his ass off. I think the Bucks do really regret trading him. When it's all said and done, if they can go back in time and do it, I think they would. But you got to think, though, that was a salary cap move. That was something to get Dame there. And that was something that they thought was going to get Giannis to stay moving forward. I don't think Giannis is going to stay. I think Giannis is going to be out the door shortly because he's unhappy with where the current state of the Bucks are. He can say he's happy. He can say all these things. But they're not built to do anything in the playoffs. They're going to meet a matchup where they got to face Boston or they got to face a Cleveland team or even Indiana, and they could get buzzsawed. So, are you Bucks fans? Get in the comment section. Are you happy with your current team? Are you happy with Drew Holiday not being there? Are you happy with Dame? Are you happy with currently how you're playing? Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus on the YouTube platform. I want to hear your thoughts, and we'll see you on the very next video.